We are, of course, tracking a lot going on these days, of course, keeping our eyes on the pandemic and the latest numbers as we always give them to you. Let's start with Johns Hopkins University. Here they are, confirmed cases around the world now 107.3 million. At least 27.2 million of those cases here in the U.S. and that staggering number still, 471,000+ American lives lost to this virus.
Let's bring in ABC News contributor and emergency medicine physician, Dr. Darien Sutton, who is in for our Dr. Jen today. Welcome back, Dr. Sutton. Nice to see you. And this is of note to Dr. Jen, actually, who is quarantining right now. The CDC is now updating their guidelines, and they are now saying that fully vaccinated people don't need to quarantine. So help us understand where this is coming from.
Well, good afternoon, Amy and TJ. My short answer to this question is for some, yes. Those who have been exposed to COVID-19 do not have to quarantine if and only if they abide by these three main criteria. The first is that they've fully completed their vaccination and it's beyond 2 weeks after their second dose. Regarding that 2-week time point, if you'll remember, in both the Pfizer and Moderna studies, they were able to prove their efficacy in preventing symptomatic cases of COVID-19 after 2 weeks. The second criteria is that it has to be within 3 months of their second dose of the vaccine. This time period was chosen likely for safety reasons as we continue to learn about the duration of vaccine-induced immunity. I'm sure as time goes on and more data comes in, it will likely be adjusted. And the third and most important criteria is that they cannot have symptoms. If you've been exposed to COVID-19 and you develop symptoms, regardless of your vaccination status, you need to isolate and get tested. And it's important to know also that this new rule and these new criteria don't apply to patients who are currently hospitalized and to those living in long-term care facilities. As we know, these are high-risk groups, and the vaccine efficacy was not specifically studied in these high-risk situations.
All right, Dr. Sutton, they're changing some recommendations when it comes to quarantining for the folks that are vaccinated. So next step, people are thinking, does this mean I can just rip that mask off once I'm vaccinated now and I can stop social distancing? We're not going that far yet, right?
Not yet, not so fast. And so what we know right now, if you'll notice, Dr. Jen and I still wear our masks even though we've been fully vaccinated. It's important. If you've been vaccinated, continue to wear your mask, continue to socially distance as best you can, and continue to avoid high-risk interactions such as indoor gatherings. The viral threat is still out there.
All right, Dr. Sutton, we appreciate you. We hear you loud and clear. Appreciate you being here with us.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.